smiles wryly. There is no skull in that casket, Lothar. What is the meaning of this? The tomb was so well trapped, so well defended from scrying magics, that it was a challenge even for me. There must be some explanation for this, and he draws out his words angrily and slowly. You will provide it to me. Go through the portal in the chambers below and seek the answer. I believe it was a trap to discourage the grave robbers who prey on such crypts. Ooh, I could tell him that it was mine. Yeah, I could just say it was mine, but maybe not. Should I? It was my own tomb. Your tomb? Your tomb? He eyes you carefully. We shall investigate this more carefully. Fetch me another skull then. As you seem attached to yours, and we shall see what answers I can provide. Our agreement shall be as before. Do not try to deceive me with just any bone either. I am something of a connoisseur. I'll return when you have something of value to me. Very well. Farewell. Hey, she leveled up. Oh, do I don't. Okay, good. Oh, she leveled up as a fighter. I keep forgetting she's multi-class as well. Cool. So if I go below, where does this actually lead? Oh, the bones of the night. Oh! Where the fuck? Oh boy. This is a fun looking place. We have a were-rat. Mantuak. God, it's were-rats that aren't trying to kill me. So you see a half-man, half-rat hybrid. Its red eyes gleam with a certain cunning, and the voice that issues from its mouth is oily and insinuating. So, a biped comes slinking into the nest of Lothar's servants. What do you want, man, and where do you intend to go? Step lightly, intruder, and speak the truth to Mantuak. Okay. So, I'm on a quest for Lothar. I'm looking to retrieve a skull. The rat man ducks his head at the mention of Lothar and hisses at you. Send a hairless one to do the job of the kin. Impossible. Ooh. So, nonetheless... Okay, you were worthless and he needed someone he could trust. That was me. Mantuak hisses at you again. Begone then, and return when the skull is in your hands. He pauses and looks at you suspiciously. Have you a skull yet? In fact, I do. Oh god. And have you retrieved it from the particular skull the master wants? Or I'll kill you where you stand. Skeleton, zombie, ghoul, were-rat, long dead skeleton. Not from a were-rat, god. Yeah, long dead skeleton. Ooh. Give it to me and I shall take it to the master. Your services are no longer required. Oh wait, so if I gave him this... So hand him Sogo's skull. Here then, take this skull. Mantuak takes the skull. Oh! And sniffs it critically. Many places in Catacombs biped know. Many places where one may be walled in for all eternity and screams are never heard. To one of those places shall you be taken and left to suffer. He turns to his fellow were-rats, stab the biped until he falls, take his corpse to the catacombs and bury him alive. You son of a bitch! Oh dear, there's a lot of them. So if I can do anything, do this. Trying to figure out which one he is. There he is, I think. Mantuak. There we go. Badly injured. That's fine by me. Oh dear. I was going to say, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck's happening. The swarm's actually helping. A lot. There we go. On the plus side, it's Dakon and Anna that are attacking, and they were trying to attack me, so they couldn't. Brilliant. There we go. Can't believe it, they attacked me, what douches. So we got were-rat skulls, Mantuak's book, ooh, bronze ring, his skull again. Oh, my inventory's full? I can't even use the clock charm. That's dumb. Oh right, of course it's... Fuck. Wait, what the hell is this? Giltspur's note. Oh, deliver to Keldar. That's right. Shoot. I could get rid of these. Yeah, I'd forgotten about them. Take that, take that, take that. Don't want to take the skull. Fuck me. Oh, God. Coppers. And of course there's a final fucking ring. Whoa. Right, okay. Cool. Jesus. Right, well I did pick up a clot charm, so... Boink. I'll just use a blood one. Heals 18 points. And I'm good. Whew. God, I can't believe it. They decided to attack me. What douches? Oh, right, there's more of them. Oh, great. Whoa. As it adds to the fucking... You know, all this shit. Oh, boy. This was interesting. Wait, why is the music being all weird? Are there more were rats, or is this it? So I can't believe they just decided to attack me. Douches. I thought we were going to be friends. Oh boy. Sheesh. Oh yeah, I should probably have a look at this. Black-bound book. Seems to radiate a slight rotting smell. And the covers are unpleasant to the touch. Like uncured human flesh, left out in the sun, rusted buckles on the cover seal it against the elements. Right. I really wish I could just identify it with a scroll. I could give it to Decon, or I could just use one of these. I really hate the fact you can only use this charm from the quick bloody menu. It's just dumb. Right, so, item, boink. Now I can identify everything. Talk to item. There we go. The Grimoire of Pestilential Thought. Talk to it. Whoa. As you touch this book, you hear a voice. I greet thee, master. How may this humble tome serve you? You can talk? That I can, master, in many different languages. Only you should take care that none see us conversing, for they cannot hear me, and master speech is but one of my powers. What can you do? What are your powers? I can grant you abilities that will allow you greater latitude in life. I have no idea what that word even is. Vicissitudes? No idea. And I can offer advice to you. What abilities do you mean? These are powers, my master, that can improve your life immeasurably. Unfortunately, the laws that bind me, they demand a small service in recompense for these powers. A small service? Like what? The service required is a trifling one, my master. I would barely mention it if it were not for the sake of the laws that bind me to these pages. The book pauses. To unlock my power, you must sacrifice but a small bit of yourself, my master. You must spill blood on the first of my pages. This act will serve to strengthen the chain between us and allow me to help you reach your full potential. It's a small price to pay for the spells that will come to be at your disposal. I don't know if I'd want to use that. Yeah. Because it gives me spells, it doesn't actually really help all that much. So I'm not entirely sure. Can try it though. Although I'll have a look at what it is. Oh. Wow, okay. That's, not happening. Jesus. It essentially wants you to... Well, firstly, it wants you to permanently reduce the amount of health you have. And then secondly, sell a teammate or companion into slavery. It only gives you scrolls too, which, nah, no thanks. It's but a small offer. No, it's but a small sacrifice, master, for a great gain. But it's your choice, the offer remains open, master. Answer some other questions for me.
Journal.
Whoa. Okay, what can you do? No. How did Mantawak come to possess you? The diseased, not deceased. Diseased rat mage unearthed me in the catacombs, my master. He pried me from the grip of my former master, now long since dead. He brought me to his nest so that he might learn from me. His power was limited, however. It was difficult to speak to him, and he understood a little of my teachings. I see. Tell me about yourself. The question you ask is not a simple one, my master, but your servant shall seek to answer it as best I can. I am a codex of moments now forgotten, ideas now lost. The thoughts of other times and other worlds. Within my pages lies the law of forgotten civilizations, in essence, my master. And this is the only thing of import. Within my pages lies power. This power can be yours, my master. Not interested right now. Give me some advice. I bestow this advice, my master. Be wary of those who you keep close to you. Never take them fully into your confidence, and never dilute your strength by sharing it. Many emperors I have known have done such, and I do not wish you to suffer the same fate. Give me more advice. Then I bestow this advice, my master. If they claim friendship, then let them prove themselves. Words carry little weight compared to action. If friends they be, then they should be willing to die for you. More advice. You feel a slight tightening in your chest as the book speaks. Then I bestow this advice, my master. Show no weakness, do not admit error. Do not show hesitation. These things tell others that you are uncertain, a stone that is unbalanced and may be toppled. More advice. Now bestow this advice, my master. Beware mercy. A turned back is no defense against an assassin's knife. Updated my journal. Holy crap, beware the common view of love. Love must often be cruel in order so that it may rise above the merely sentimental. Updated my journal. You feel a faint sneer curl up in the corner of your mouth. You quickly repress it, then I bestow this advice, my master. Separate yourself from small-minded fools and the weak by recognizing that you have a destiny. This alone gives you the authority to tread where others would fear to go. Updated my journal. There are two secrets to becoming great. One is never to reveal all that you know. Updated my journal. How many of these? How much advice does this thing have? To become powerful, you must be willing to sacrifice, whether it is parts of yourself or things precious to you. Power is a bargain. One must give in order to receive. Updated my journal. Your blood seems to move more sluggishly. Bleh. Speak as if I'm drunk. More sluggishly within your veins as the book speaks. Then I bestow this advice, my master. Honor and virtue are concepts that kill men and kill the spirit. They are only abstracts that drive men to strangeness and death. Be true to yourself and obey only your own will. Updated my journal. Do not suffer one who has hurt you to live. To do so is an open admission of weakness. Updated my journal. Holy shit. The soul of man is a sea of emotions. Often man struggles to bring order to these emotions, but it is a false order. Man's natural state is chaos, and it is a state that should be surrendered to. Updated my journal. Now bestow this advice. So know the meaning of mercy, use it to your advantage, but do not practice it. Updated my journal. Nurture fear in others, for only fear rules men. Nothing else leaves deeper scars. Updated my journal. Extend a smile and the hand of friendship to your enemies. When they clasp your hand, strike them with your dagger in your other hand, or with the dagger in your other hand, else they will surely do the same to you. Updated my journal. Jesus, as this book speaks these words, you feel a chill weight settle on your heart. You feel somehow tainted. These are my last words of advice, my master. Weigh them carefully. Remember that you can expunge anything you find undesirable. You need only have the will. Updated my journal. I regret, master, that I speak no more words of wisdom to you. You have received an education in the phrases I have given you. Reflect on them. Oh boy. As you wish, master. Merely speak the word to me and I shall assist you in any way possible. Fine, now quiet yourself. Yay! I got a book. So, yeah, I'm not going to be doing the tome stuff. Like, it requires me to sell people into slavery, and I'm like, nah. I'm good. I would much rather not do that. Oh, right, this is cool. Can I actually get in here? Not entirely sure. Where are we? What? Okay, run over here then. You idiots. That's all of the were-rat skulls. I just hope that Lothar doesn't mind that I killed them. I didn't mean to. Well, it's not the fact I didn't mean to. I definitely meant to, but they attacked me, so... You know... Ooh. Oh, well this is not exactly useful. Oh well. Time to get out of here then. I suppose. I mean, the Grimoire's a pretty cool thing. Like, it's a pretty cool item, but at the same time I'm like, nah. Like, the stuff it requires you to do is just not of interest to me. So you have returned, I see, and do you have a skull for me? I have the skull of Sogo, the Were-Rat Dustman Missionary. 15,000 XP. Woo! So... Lothar takes the head of Sogo from you and examines it carefully, checking the teeth. A Dustman Missionary and spy, eh? This will be satisfactory. His fingers twist. Through an arm gesture, your friend will be waiting for you above ground, where you came in. Have your answers from me. I have many questions. Keep it quick, Scarred One. I cannot tarry all day. Why am I immortal? Your mortality, your soul, if you will, that which allows you to live and die, is gone from you. It was stripped from you by magical means, by the night hag Ravel Puzzlewell. Your mortality is the key to your existence. When you find it, you will find your answers. Tell me about this Ravel. Ravel Puzzlewell is an enigma, even among the night hags. Some would call her balmy, others say she plays a deeper game than any can see through. She is evil through and through, making the fiends you'll see in the area seem positively divine when compared to her. She is out of the reach of men now, thank the powers, for she was mazed by the Lady of Pain. Mazed? How do I find her? Mazes are like pocket dimensions, small places between places. To reach one, you need to find a portal and a key. I do not know where the door or the key are. Perhaps you should seek some of your old acquaintances. You have certainly left a trail of them behind. They will find you, no doubt. Pray they mean you well. Perhaps you should visit the Civic Feast Hall, or Fest Hall. There have many answers there. What did Ravel do?
Updated my journal.
She was a maker of toys and puzzles, a solver of problems that didn't need solving. She decided that Sigil the Cage was the largest puzzle box of all, and set herself to undo it. To let in the armies of fiends at her disposal, no doubt. To upset the balance of the city and turn the entire burg into a charnel house. Pray to any power you hold dear with thanks she did not succeed. We'll find her then and force her to return my mortality. Farewell. No. I ain't leaving. I wish to avail myself to your healing prowess. Want to talk to you somewhat? You again, what do you want from old Lothar now? I've given you your skull friend and your answers. I warn you I haven't all day to attend to you. His gaze falls on you with the force of a sledgehammer. Wait, so how can I give him all the other skulls? Oh, could I only give him them if I didn't have Sogo's? You find yourself gone. Wait a minute. Oh, you douche. More! You're back.
Hey, what's eating you, Chief?
Whoa. Oh, here we go. What do you know about the night hag Ravel? Well, she's a night hag, and she was definitely balmy enough to make you immortal of all people. I mean, she could have chosen me. Mort rolls his eyes. Still, anyone addled enough to lock blades with the Lady of Pain isn't someone we really want to find. I mean, technically I've done that. I pissed off the lady. I don't remember how, though. I spoke with a mage, then I exited a building, and next thing I knew, she was, carting me away. To my own maze. So maybe I can't actually give them. Oh. So those skulls were literally only as like, I wish to avail myself to your healing prowess. Oh. Heal. Oh, that's actually just, you know, it can heal me now. Interesting.
Done.
What's that? I just want to attack it.
Forced it.
Bashed it. Oh wow, I bashed it open to get nothing out of it. Lovely. Alright. I wish to ask some more questions. Why have I lost my memory? Ooh. It's a side effect of losing my mortality. Your soul is lost. Who? Ravel Puzzlewell, an enigma. Maze, how do I find out? What did you do? See you, thanks. Bye. Oh. So I got all those skulls for no reason. Oh man. I mean, it's not really a big deal. I'll give him them anyway. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Right, more. Considering you're back, you can have your teeth back. Why the hell did that get unequipped anyway? Hey!
Hey! Hey! Hey! Hey! Hey! Hey!
Hey! So, 1 to 6 crushing. I think that's what I had it on before. Pretty sure. Right, what else do I have? I've got a crappy ass book that I don't need anymore, so I think I'll just put that away too. I got all the advice from it, I don't really care about the spells it gives. It gives you a spell of blindness, but I don't really care about any of the others. Can I speak with all of these? Whoa. This strangely shaped skull emits a high-pitched jitter before it speaks to you. Can I help you? So, who are you? I'm Goatcomb. I was a were-rat. A were-rat? How many werebeasts are there, anyway? Oh, great number. A great number. Ravens, wolves, bears, badgers, even crocodiles. It's like all the animals in the Beastlands have a lycanthropic counterpart. It's quite interesting, really. What were-rats are around here? There's Mantawak and his band. I made him and what does he do? Goes and sells me to Lothar. That's okay though, I spilled all his secrets to the boss. Mantawak may think he's safe, but Lothar knows everything. Oh, whoops. I probably should have done this before I went to Mantawak, but never mind. What can you tell me about Mantawak? That sodden hedge wizard, that bubba. I made him what he is today, years ago when he was just a stinking biped. I found him and made his leg a snack. Tasted like pickled meat. I was drunk for days, then he showed up. Or shows up. Then he gets some fancy book, and I'm yesterday's trash and a decoration on the shelf. Bastard. Do you know any of his secrets? His secret is that he works for both Lothar and Many as One. The Cranium Rat Hive Mind. I don't know what he's planning, but it doesn't matter because I told Lothar all of it anyway. I see, thanks and farewell. No. So, who are you? Were-rat? How many werebeasts? How do you kill a werebeast? Killing a lycanthrope is easy, just find a silver or magic weapon and stick 'em. Normal weapons don't work so well though. Was a time I got folks to shoot me full of arrows, didn't do nothing but sting. I look like a porcupine. I didn't want to Thanks, farewell. Right, okay. Were-rat. What about them? So what can you tell about him? Any of his secrets? How can I kill him? Oh. Really? This isn't telling me what I thought it would. How did you get here? No, that would just tell me about that. What can you tell me of Lothar? Goatcomb Skulls falls entirely silent, as if its eyes... No, if it had eyes, you're sure they'd be rolling around in terror. Go away, the skull whispers, it refuses to speak to you. Just talk to the bloody skull. What can you tell me of the other skulls on this shelf? They're all most judgmental. Just because they were mostly human skulls, they think they're somehow better than me. I hate them. That's a healthy attitude. Tell me about yourself. Why don't you? Wait, what? Okay, so it's literally just the same thing. I just want to go over all the different things. That's nice. How'd you come to be here? It's embarrassing. I was in rat form looking for some food at Smoldering Corpse when, let's just say, I never expected a serving wench to have a silver fork. Mantawak found me twitching, and I wound up here. Oh, nice. I hate them. You must like Lothar then. Go away. Okay, so I didn't really say anything. Oh man, I can talk to a lot of these. Jesus. Yeah, it's good, you know. Ow. It's good conversation. The skull exhales languorously and speaks in a sultry voice. Why do you disturb my rest? There has been so much happening of late, and while I welcome the sensation, I must confess to desiring the sense of quiet. Tell me about yourself. I was, Ocean Before the Storm, a Senate. Now alas, I am merely a decoration. Okay. A Sensate, not a Senate. A Sensate. What's that? A Sensate is a member of the Society of Sensation, one of the factions of Sigil, located in the Civic Fest Hall in the Clerk's Ward, which holds that the universe can be understood and manipulated only through the senses, and therefore we should accumulate as many varied experiences as possible. I believe I've reached the quota on sitting on a dusty shelf. My boredom threshold is low. Can I do anything for you? No, but you're kind to ask. Once I threw myself off the shelf and shattered. Next thing I knew, I was back on the shelf, and we were all glued here. When Lothar tires of me, he'll dispose of me. What are you doing here? Why, I sit on the shelf and gather dust until one of Lothar's rat minions takes it into his head, and I need brushing. I answer questions for Lothar, and that is the extent of this miserable existence. No, I meant, how did you get here? It's a long story that has to do with Razel Puzzlewell, the Night Hag. Would you like to hear the whole story? Yes. Very well. I was working in the Civic Fest Hall, the headquarters of the Sensates, in the Sensoriums. Razel Puzzlewell, may the powers curse her black soul, had been coming there to find answers to riddles she had encountered. She was a masterful solver of puzzles. Those that left our best minds baffled were but gauze to the force of her reason. yet she had found difficulties that required outside answers. I heard that she was there to unlock the secrets of Sigil itself. Go on. Horribly ugly she was, taking no pains to use her magics to disguise her form, as I've heard she does, or rather did from time to time, and that fiendish exterior frightened off many a potential factioneer. Still, I had to ask her what she was about and whether she could teach me what she knew. That sounds like it could have been a mistake. It was. She offered me a bargain, for she dwelt and dealt in riddles. If she were to answer my question, I must agree to answer one of hers. If I missed the answer, my life was hers. I agreed. She told me she intended to unlock the puzzle of the cage, to open it to all who wished to enter. Powers, fiends, celestials, modrons, and sladi. Not to mention any interplanar beings who chose to come along. The most important part to her was that all should know that the mystery that had baffled them for so long was unravelled by Ravel. What happened next? She asked her question, I could not answer it, though she assured me the answer was plain as the nose on her face. My fellow censors found me screaming in the sensorium when they arrived the next morning. I begged them to kill me, and they complied, not even suggested that I relished the new experience, so horrible it was, and here I am. And now I must rest. What was the question?
Updated my journal.
It was, how does one change the nature of a man? I thought hard on her answer, and said with love. She said all people love themselves too much to be changed by something as simple as love. And then I must rest now. In the back of your mind, you seem to see a hook-nosed figure with ebon skin asking you a similar question. But you cannot remember your answer, and it's a name. Hey Vince, how's it going? Is there a few more questions? Oop. The skull says blankly and says nothing. Alright, suppose I got all I could from him. Oh boy, my voice hurts. So this skull speaks with a deep voice and a jocular tone. Have you come to learn of the truth? I have truth aplenty. Tell me of yourself. I am Stern, one of the great practitioners of personal peace through intensive redirection of hostilities. A hiss escapes this skull's teeth. You mean you're a wizard, an assassin, and a poisoner. Oh right, the skulls are bickering between one another. However you choose to define it, Grimskull. Stern turns his attention back to you. I was the best of the lot, so it said. Then how did you wind up here? Oh jeez. Lots of reading. So funny you should mention that. I had a black book given to me in order that I might puzzle out its secrets. I unlock its powers for a terrible price, one I will gladly pay again, and sharpened my edge considerably. Little did I realize that the book would betray me to another, a mewling rat thing that overwhelmed me in a wave of rodents that tore the flesh from my living bones. The rat went through a series of disciples, each of them betrayed by the book, until it wound up in the possession of the Ratman Mantuok. If you find this book, accept its powers and be rid of it before you suffer the same fate. Oh, it's the Grimoire. I wonder if I could show him that book. Yeah, I'm curious. Interesting. Tell me of yourself.
Updated my journal.
Okay, I am Stern, so it just says the same things. What happened to you? Share the same thing. What can you tell me of Lothar? I'm going to tell you of Lothar, I will tell you nothing. Even this bare existence is better than the oblivion he promises should I speak his secrets. You can tell me. You get the distinct impression Stern Skull is sneering at you, and gain merely your friendship. Bah, there is nothing you can offer me, no service, nor item, that you impel me to betray Lothar to you. Begone. What if I take the book and show him it? Like, look, it's a book. God, I can talk to both of those. Shit. Yeah, the Grimoire Pestilence. I don't think it's gonna work, but I mean, it's worth a shot. So tell me of yourself. Da. How did you wind up here? Keep an eye out. Oh, never mind. It doesn't... Like, I can't tell him that, like, I found the book. That's what I was hoping I'd be able to do, but never mind. Either way, well then, what can you tell me of the other skulls here? Of the skulls that will speak to you, I can offer no good words. Their experiences have not been shared with me, indeed. We have spoken precious little until your arrival. Perhaps, it says, a smirk in its voice, there's something special about your very presence. Quite right, and you're about to be deprived of it. Farewell. I'm getting rid of the book again. I don't need it. And it wants me to sell my people into slavery, so I'm like, nah. It's okay. Okay, so now there's more of these. The shelf is this is a dustless shelf with an empty space, skull size between two grinning skulls, so I can't talk to them on there. I can talk to this one. The skull's voice is low and raspy, the sound of flint and steel. I think I have seen you before, stranger. Where have you seen me? Cursed.